There's a certain magic in being truly understood. While the world might be blind to your struggles, your light, or the depths of your soul, there's someone who sees beyond the surface. They hear the unspoken words, feel the quiet pain, and love the unrefined version of you. And in their eyes, you are more than enough. In the midst of all the chaos, there's a quiet truth that echoes. Those who truly see you are rare. They don't just hear your words, they feel your soul's silent cry. They see the essence of who you are, even when you can't quite put it into words yourself. People can look at you and assume they know your story, but only a few will ever witness the truth beneath your exterior. Only a few will understand the depth of your emotions, the weight of your thoughts, and the quiet strength that carries you through each day. The world often judges based on appearances, and it's easy to fall into the trap of being misunderstood. But there are those rare souls who see you, not just for who you are now, but for everything you've been and everything you will become. You can walk through the crowd and still feel invisible. But there's always that one person who notices your subtle shifts, your unspoken fears, and your quiet resilience. They see the truth of who you are in a world full of distractions. It's easy to hide behind a smile, to shield your heart with a mask, but the real you always finds a way to surface. And there's someone out there who sees through the facade, who knows your heart even when you feel like no one understands. Sometimes the hardest part isn't hiding your emotions from others. It's allowing yourself to be seen for who you truly are. But the right person will always know. They will recognize the depth, the rawness, and the beauty of who you are, even when you can't see it in yourself. There are moments when you feel so alone, even in a crowded room, because no one truly understands what you're going through. But there's someone out there, quietly watching, who sees everything, the unspoken pain, the quiet strength, and the depths of your heart. In a world that often rushes to conclusions, there are few who take the time to truly see you, to understand your journey, your feelings, and your truth. But when they do, it's like a light has been switched on in the darkness, revealing everything you've kept hidden. People see the version of you that you present to the world. They don't know the thoughts that keep you awake at night, the doubts that linger in your mind, or the fears you keep locked away. But someone who truly sees you knows it all and still chooses to love you. When you feel like no one gets it, like your heart is too complicated for anyone to understand, there's someone out there who does. They see the complexity, the depth, and the beauty of your soul, and they love you for it. Everyone has layers. some of which they're afraid to show the world. But the right person doesn't just look at the surface, they peel back the layers, and what they find is a beautiful mess of emotions, desires, and fears that make you uniquely you. In a world full of masks, it's rare to find someone who will look past the facade and see you for who you really are. But when they do, they'll see all your imperfections as pieces of a perfect puzzle, beautifully flawed and perfectly human. You might feel invisible to most, like you're walking through life unnoticed, but there's someone who sees you in every moment. They see the quiet struggle, the hidden pen, and the beauty that lies in your authenticity. People will try to label you, define you, and fit you into their boxes. But those who truly see you don't need labels. They understand the complexities of your being, the contradictions that make you whole, and the raw emotions that make you human. You can't hide the real you forever. The truth of who you are has a way of shining through, even when you try to conceal it. And there's always someone out there who sees the truth, the raw emotion, and the realness behind your walls. The world may never understand you fully, and that's okay. What matters is that someone does. Someone sees beyond the surface, beyond the walls, and recognizes the beautiful complexity of who you truly are. There's a certain kind of magic in the eyes of someone who truly understands you. It's a deep knowing, an unspoken connection, a recognition of the real you that no one else can see. People may only see what you let them, but the right person will see through the cracks. They will see your wounds, your scars, and still, they will choose to love you with all your imperfections because they understand that the real beauty lies in your authenticity.